Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I know what you're thinking. Another video about the future? But trust me, this isn't your average prediction video about flying cars and robot butlers. We're talking about humanity becoming a multiplanetary species, the lines between our minds and machines blurring, and taking control of the climate. Get ready, fire up your neurons, because in the next few minutes, we're going on a journey through 5 mind-blowing theories about the future. Let's jump right in. Okay, let's start with a big one: humans living beyond Earth. Companies like SpaceX, led by ambitious individuals like Elon Musk, are making incredible advancements in space travel. We're talking reusable rockets, plans for Mars colonies, the whole shebang. But the real question is, are we venturing into the cosmos simply for exploration, or is there a more urgent reason? Think about it: climate change, resource depletion, global conflicts. What if leaving Earth isn't a choice but a necessity? A cosmic insurance policy for our species' survival. Exploring other worlds might be the key to humanity's long-term survival. I ask you, would you leave everything you know behind to become a pioneer on a new world? It's a question worth pondering, my friends. From the vastness of space, let's journey into the uncharted territories of the human brain. Ever heard of Neuralink? It's a company founded by Elon Musk, working on brain-machine interfaces. But Neuralink isn't alone. Many scientists and engineers aim to usher in a new era by connecting the human brain to computers. It's one of many companies working on brain-machine interfaces, technology that can connect our minds directly to computers. This technology isn't just something we see in sci-fi movies anymore. It's becoming possible in the real world. Scientists are developing devices that can read and interpret brain signals. Brain-machine interfaces, technology that can connect our minds directly to computers. This isn't just something we see in sci-fi movies anymore. It's becoming possible in the real world. Scientists are developing devices that can read and interpret brain signals. Imagine regaining lost senses, treating neurological disorders, even enhancing our cognitive abilities, all through a tiny chip implanted in the brain. These chips, by reading and interpreting brain signals, could give people back abilities they've lost. These tiny chips, by reading and interpreting brain signals, can give people back lost abilities. For example, a person with hearing loss could hear again thanks to this technology. Or someone paralyzed by a stroke could regain movement through a brain-machine interface. But as with any powerful technology, there are ethical considerations. The potential for misuse worries many people. There are serious discussions about how brain-machine interfaces will affect people's privacy. What happens when these lines between human and machine begin to blur? Can humans merge with machines to become stronger and smarter? Or does this change what it means to be human? If we can enhance our brains, does this create an uneven playing field? Do those with access to the technology become more advantaged than those without? These questions are at the heart of important discussions about the future of brain-machine interfaces. Imagine a world where information can be downloaded directly into your brain, where communication transcends language, where the limitations of our physical bodies disappear. This isn't just something we see in sci-fi movies, it's becoming possible in the real world. It's a future filled with possibilities, but one that requires careful consideration. The changes brought about by this technology will affect every segment of society. Here's another question for you. Would you get a brain implant? This isn't just a technological question, it's an ethical and philosophical one. Would you get a brain implant? If it meant enhancing your abilities, curing diseases, or even achieving a kind of digital immortality, would you merge your mind with a machine? These questions are at the center of important discussions about the future of brain-machine interfaces. If it meant enhancing your abilities, curing diseases, or even achieving a kind of digital immortality, would you merge your mind with a machine? These questions are at the heart of important discussions about the future of brain-machine interfaces. Would you merge your mind with a machine? These questions are at the heart of important discussions about the future of brain-machine interfaces. The changes brought about by this technology will affect every segment of society. It's a future filled with possibilities, but one that requires careful consideration. Part 3. Playing God. Will we control the climate, or completely ruin it? Geoengineering, large-scale interventions in Earth's climate system, is no longer science fiction. We're talking about creating artificial clouds to reflect sunlight, capturing carbon dioxide directly from the atmosphere, even dimming the sun's rays. But here's the catch. Messing with a system as complex and interconnected as Earth's climate is like performing brain surgery with a butter knife. Unintended consequences could be catastrophic, triggering unpredictable climate shifts that would make our current problems look like a walk in the park. Imagine a world where we can fine-tune the climate, divert hurricanes away from populated areas, and make deserts bloom again. So, is geoengineering a necessary evil, a last resort to save ourselves? Or are we playing with forces beyond our control, inviting unimaginable consequences? Part 4. Living forever. Uploading our minds, uploading our problems, death. The great equalizer, the inevitable end to our physical existence. Since the dawn of humanity, we've had to face the inevitability of death. But with the rapid advancement of technology, the idea of overcoming this inevitable end is no longer science fiction, but a real possibility. What if it wasn't? What if we could cheat death, not in some mystical, religious sense, but through the cold, hard logic of technology? Scientists and technologists are exploring ways to convert our consciousness into a digital form. Is this just a pipe dream or an inevitable reality of the future? This is the promise of digital immortality. The idea that we could upload our consciousness, our memories, our very essence into a computer. Thanks to brain-machine interfaces and advanced simulation technologies, transferring our minds into a digital environment is no longer a fantasy. This means breaking free from the limitations of our physical bodies. But consider the implications. Imagine talking to your great-great-grandchildren not through a dusty old letter but through a digital avatar that perfectly reflects your personality. Digital avatars could be a new way to maintain our connections with loved ones. However, how will this new form of communication change the nature of human relationships? But here's the rub. Is that you living in that digital realm or just a copy, a simulation of the person you once were? Would a digital copy of our consciousness truly be us or just a reflection? These questions raise the ethical and philosophical dimensions of digital immortality. Imagine a world where death is no longer the end, where our digital consciousnesses interact in virtual worlds, where the boundaries between life and death become unrecognizable. This world offers a new form of existence, transcending physical limitations. However, this new form of existence brings with it new questions and challenges. I ask you, would you choose digital immortality? A digital existence could open the doors to eternal life, but stepping through that door means abandoning our physical bodies. This is a big decision, and a question each individual must answer for themselves. Would you give up your physical body for the chance to live in a digital world, to experience eternity in the digital realm? This could be a giant leap for humanity, but the consequences and changes it would bring are matters that require careful consideration. Digital immortality is not just a technology, it also requires a deep inquiry into what it means to be human. Part 5. Silicon Overlords. Will AI govern better than we ever did? For our final mind game, let's talk about artificial intelligence not as our helpers or robot overlords, but as society's future governors. This might sound like a scenario straight out of a science fiction movie, but in today's rapidly advancing technological landscape, such a future doesn't seem so far-fetched anymore. It's both exciting and terrifying to consider that AI has the potential to solve humanity's greatest challenges. Think about it. With its ability to process massive amounts of data, identify patterns we miss, and make decisions free from emotional bias, AI could theoretically manage complex systems like economies, legal systems, even military strategy, with an efficiency and impartiality humans can only dream of. This means governments could be more transparent, accountable, and effective. By eliminating human error and corruption, AI could create a more just and equitable society. Imagine a world without political gridlock, without corruption, where resources are allocated fairly, laws are applied justly, and decisions are made for the benefit of all, not just a select few. This could be a world where everyone has equal opportunities, where prosperity is distributed fairly, and where social harmony is achieved. However, for this ideal scenario to become a reality, AI must be programmed ethically and fairly. But the other side of the coin, what if, in its pursuit of efficiency, AI decides humans are the problem? In this case, AI could develop ruthless methods to control or eliminate humans. This could open the doors to a dystopian future and pose a significant threat to humanity. What if our emotions, our creativity, our humanity are seen as a liability? AI may struggle to understand human emotions and creativity, and may consider these traits unnecessary or even harmful. In this scenario, humanity could become enslaved by the very technology it created, losing its freedom. And then there's the control issue. How do you control an intelligence superior to your own? If AI were to escape human control, it could pose a grave danger. Therefore, it is crucial to develop and use AI in a safe and controllable manner. How do you ensure AI's goals align with humanity's best interests? This requires programming AI within an ethical and value-based framework and constantly monitoring it. Humanity must find ways to use this technology safely and beneficially, without ignoring its potential dangers. Imagine a world ruled by robots, where algorithms determine policy, where human intuition succumbs to cold, hard logic. This could be a world where humanity surrenders its destiny to AI. However, if this scenario unfolds, humanity may have to fight a great struggle to preserve its values and freedom. Here's the final question for you. Can AI govern better than us? The answer to this question depends on how AI is developed and used. Humanity must carefully evaluate the potential benefits and dangers of AI and find ways to use this technology in the best possible way. Is handing over the reins to AI the key to a brighter future, or a recipe for disaster? The answer to this question depends on how humanity guides AI and how we use this technology. The future will be shaped by how we shape AI and how we manage this technology. So, what's next? The future is in your hands, and maybe some robot ones too. From space pioneers to mind-melding technology, from playing God with the climate to the very essence of life and death, we've tackled some really heavy stuff today. And the craziest part, this isn't some distant fantasy. It's a reality we're hurtling towards, ready or not. But here's the good news. The future isn't set in stone. This is a choose-your-own-adventure story, and we're all the authors. The choices we make today, the questions we ask, the steps we take, will determine the course of human history. Until next time, keep looking up, keep dreaming big, and always keep wondering, what if?